Yeah. We live, baby. Y'all already know.
What's up, guys? KavaNahSon. This is exactly how we live it. This is exactly it's time to stir it up.
Yeah, Bloodhound.
How well do you think time is coming off right now? We get some time. You got some time to warm up to it. We're gonna see what's up. We're about to get into the shits in a second. We just want to make sure the quality that we're giving you guys is pretty solid. Because it's probably picking up everything. Oh.
Yeah, what's good, Brody? Yeah, this sound nice. Yeah, I don't mind, like you said, so that's what it is. But yeah, y'all know what it is. Episode 18, KavaNahSon. We ain't going for that. What's wrong with you, KavaNah? Move this camera around a little bit. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy D Witty right here. We at the illustrious Bloodhound Brew down here in Orlando, Florida. So y'all ever slide down, y'all come on through this bar, man. We used to be here. I used to work here, but still cool with all the people, so here it is.
This is actually where we met.
Yeah, this is.
We used to work here with chefs. So.
Once again, like I said, don't mind the stiffing. Well, I think that's just my computer, but I think we all running all good. But yeah, y'all know what it is. Y'all see the title, KavaNahSon. We ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. What's it then?
How many y'all switching over?
Yeah.
Give a shout out to what's up.
Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, it's live. You good. Nobody, that nigga camera shy, y'all. That nigga ain't camera shy. But yeah, we talking about this KavaNah thing, bro. That judge that got hit up for touching the female.
Oh yeah, he told me.
Yeah. Twin. It's my nigga Twin.
All day, baby. He's cool.
That's my guy from New York.
You're in the South right now, but
Yeah.
you get what you're trying to say.
I'm getting a bid for all of y'all.
Yep, all of y'all.
Taco Tuesday, man, where y'all at?
Yeah. Come on down to Taco Tuesday if y'all up in the Orlando area. Let me get the camera straight because it's dumb. But yeah. You go Theo, he all off camera right now, but look at him. But yeah, we clowning right now, y'all. Yeah, what we gonna do is we gonna let y'all warm up and we gonna start talking about KavaNahSon. Cause son, we ain't feeling that. We ain't feeling what he on, man. You making Congress look bad.
Free Bill Cosby.
Free Bill. Nigga Twin. Nigga
Twin, baby.
Nah, you're not seeing double.
Y'all are not seeing
You
double.
know how we do.
These are my guys, the Twin. Yep.
That's it, baby.
This is my guys. Y'all
Get
already
it in with
know.
them goons, baby. Holla at your
Goon
boy.
Squad.
Goon
Squad in here, man.
Y'all should be here right now, but y'all over there taking a look at what's going on.
Yeah. Should be over here with us chilling right now. All right. Be back here. Yeah, the internet was getting on my nerves. Once again, Degenerate Gents Podcast live once again. I slow it down a little, I speed it up, and cold in the morning, and at night I heat it up. Oh, you talking about that freestyle? That freestyle I did. I heat it up. Oh, you talking about that freestyle? That freestyle I did. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. I got another one coming on Friday, Chef. We on deck.
All right, hold on, let me finish.
What I want to know is, for this podcast, we want to know what's y'all thoughts on the KavaNah thing. You know what I'm saying? Drop another. Yeah, I am.
I hate to sound like it.
Yeah.
But in my point, what I want to say is like this. Bill Cosby stemmed from 30 years ago. And the KavaNah thing came from him in high school.
Yeah.
Drinking beers and talking to girls. So it wasn't like he was like, oh, don't mind me. It wasn't like he was pedophiling, so to speak. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was a high school kid with high school girls doing high school things.
So you think he got a little bit too out of hand, or he needed to wear it back, or was it like he knew what he was doing?
Do we remember what high school was like in the 70s and 80s?
I was going to say, oh, you can't do that. That was definitely. This episode when he touched a lot of day, you did. They'd be like, what community guy? Community guy, man. I was somebody go pause and like, what was that?
What the?
What was
What
that?
y'all watching?
But yeah,
Alright.
what I don't think is playing devil advocate with you is one thing I wouldn't say is don't take what happened 20, 30 years ago. Let's say he knocked over a little kid. And then they brought that back up, like, oh man, he knocked over a kid. That's not really that, important. Gang raping somebody, that's different. That's different, but then I say, if you got gang rape, like you were saying that one time, if you got gang rape and stuff like that, why would you go to a party the very next day? I know you're trying to get over it and everything, but my thing is you would be traumatized enough to not want to go to no party. But some people, you never know how some people work out, whatever. It's good, Dava. You never know how some people work out their problems. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might fight out. Some people might try to fight it out. Some people might even turn around and fuck it out. Something like that. But we never know how people like really handle their problems. So them coming forward is not that. It still don't eliminate the simple fact that it happened, but saying if we gonna bash Bill Cosby got racked. And it was the same situation for Bill Cosby. Like,
this is something, remember my scenario we talked about the other night?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what if, hot theory right here.
Yeah.
Theo thought, what if JFK never got assassinated?
Yeah, that was a question we asked the other day. What if JFK never got assassinated?
And he's alive now.
What's good, Will?
Would he have to face the same charges? Because we all know those people. On top of that, there's certain people that we know that we bless upon. Mahatma Gandhi used to sleep under girls.
Yeah.
Not sleep like have sex with them, but he'd say it helped his chastity by having them in his bed and not doing anything. We don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know if he could have did something.
We don't know. But we let that shit slide.
Yeah.
So do you think we put certain people on pedestals, or there's a system, or there's something that's not? Do you think the people that are getting set up now are really getting set up, or they're really guilty? Because there's people who have done way worse.
I think it's 30-60 or 30-70. I think 30% of the people, nothing had happened to them, and they just riding off the 70% of the people that they see. And it's 70% of the people that get overlooked because of the 60% of the people that didn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it was, and all in all, it was basically like, let's say somebody punched me in my arm, and I injured my arm. I'm trying to go to the police and tell the police, yo man, this dude punched me in my arm. I got the scar right here. And the police turn around and be like, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. We think you punched yourself. And then I give them evidence, like I show them like video evidence, like, yo, look, somebody sent me a video of this dude punching me. And you know what I'm saying? Now, and that's the only way, that I could basically prove it. 30 years, if you're saying you're trying to go back 30 years, it's going to be incredibly difficult to prove anything happened 30 years ago. Like you were saying.
They're getting away with it.
Yeah, like you were saying. Like you said, to your point, he sounded like I spit it with the bucket hat. Yes, but yeah, and I think if Donald Trump wouldn't have endorsed that man, he wouldn't have had to go through this show. I think it's the simple fact that Donald Trump keep putting himself in these situations with these certain people that he don't know, because he think his name rings bells across, like he think his name rings bells in the city. You know what I'm saying? But they don't.
They consider it like a jock mentality.
Yeah. Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's like, yo, you rough house. You get hurt when you rough house, so what? You know what I'm saying? It's that type of theory, and a lot of people pissed with that because you got a lot of people in power with that type of theory. Plus, if he in the Supreme Court, I mean, if one of your cases go to the Supreme Court and you got to sit in front of him, you're gonna have to worry about that man drinking the night before, or if he was, you gotta worry about if he was drinking the night before. You gotta worry about if he was, if he had eyes on your girl. If he, you know what I'm saying? If he messing with and touching the girl, then they gonna think. So what brew we sipping on? I am sipping on no brew because I don't really drink, but my boy Lee, he's, you know what I'm saying? He's sipping on Young Bud or something like that. Me, I am sipping on water. We are sipping on water and cucumber. After brewing getting this stuff up. So it's hot still here. So I got some project/homework. I'm gonna leave like all this stuff. All right, I was back at you, Dava. But yeah, straight up, like it ain't right to hold somebody accountable. Not right to hold somebody accountable, basically for something that you think they're lying about or can't be proven. But if they go back in the archives and they find something on this dude, like to prove that he did what they say he did, then it's gonna be a lot harder for people who get accused of stuff to prove their innocence. Because Shorty sounded Christine de Blasey Ford sounded hella credible, and she didn't slip in none of her statements. But when my man's came on there, he came on there vicious. He came in there at 100. he came in that little meeting on 100. He was on 100. He was ready to tear anything and everything apart. You see how he was responding to judge. You see how he was responding to the senator. You see how he was responding to the prosecutor and the questions that was asked, the lawyer. That's only in cases of somebody that has something to hide, or that's what the police think. Because if this was like one of those cases like NCIS type of shit right there, dude would have already he'd have been halfway proven guilty right there with that statement. They'd have been like, look him. They'd have used all that in the court of law, and I bet you at the end, the lady would have came out with the big book shit like, well, what about when you were sitting on the stand and you were getting really, really mad and aggressive about, you were getting really, really mad and aggressive over the questions I was answering. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. So, my whole point on this would be, don't believe that he's super clean. But I'm not gonna judge him, man, because I don't know. But what I do know is she sounded a lot more credible than he did. So he now has to come back and, you know what I'm saying? He now got to come back and prove something. Yeah, like you said, guilty as charged. And like as soon as they say, nope, you guilty, they hit you with that bar. And that's sad, because some people, and my boy with P was saying, some people don't even do nothing, and they get accused of something, and basically in the court of public opinion, they gone. They get shut down instantly. And that ain't no fair.
Yeah, but it's like things that are like way worse that happen, that people do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think honestly it's a definition of character.
Yep. How y'all feel about them reopening the Emmett Till case? That's good. Yeah. That's good, because that old girl on her deathbed admitted that she had nothing to do with that. She said the dudes that killed Emmett Till just they were drunk and they wanted to hurt somebody. So they seen some little black kid walking off in the distance and was like, perfect, him. And that's what happened. So I'm glad they reopening it, man. So hopefully, man, that man's family can get some type of closure, because them dudes lived their life, man, while they beat that man until he couldn't even be recognized, man. His mama still had the heart to have an open casket funeral, just to show everybody the ignorance and the violence that was perpetuated during that attack, man. Because that was bogus.
I mean, if we're gonna hash shit from 30 years ago, it might as well be that.
Yeah, like if we're gonna opening up
the old stuff from 30, 40 years, high school.
Yeah, we're gonna reopen some stuff. Let's start reopening these cold cases to where all these kids that got killed and all of these people that got abducted.
All right,
and
now
they
we got
nowhere
the
to be
engine
found.
started. Now we got the engine going. Right, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
We're wasting
now.
a lot of time on privileged crime. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's it.
Yep.
And there's a lot of things going on in our towns and our cities that this money, this funding, all this coverage could be used for in a better way.
Yeah.
Rather than putting us in negative moods, because that's what we were talking about the other day. Remember,
Yeah.
he was like, yo, do you think all this stuff is just making us just judge, just hate
Yeah.
off the rip? And I think that's what the media is perpetuating, is
Yeah.
natural hate for people or toward people, where as if, like, I don't, there's two sides to the story, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not on the Kavanaugh team. That's why it's KavaNahSon.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, but if you were in high school talking to high school girls and drinking a couple beers with your high school girls, I don't really see. Dude, that was American Pie.
Yeah.
I don't
That was
get.
American Pie.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't get now why this thing should be criminalized when there's real criminals out there. God,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? When there's real
That's
criminal
why
activity.
I agree at right there. Like you
See?
said, there's perfect wording for it too. Privileged crimes. We're giving a lot of attention to people who got a lot already, and we know nothing's gonna happen to them. So why not focus the attention on cases that really mean something, like the Emmett Till reopening? Let's go ahead and open
I'd
up
rather listen to that.
Let's go ahead and open up let's go ahead and open up the JFK. Reopen up the JFK case. Let's see what really happened there, because through the grapevine, what has been heard or what has been said is it was an inside job by the FBI, and J. Edgar Hoover himself was the one that initiated the whole JFK thing, because he was about to basically give a little bit more rights to people of color. And you know what I'm saying? We need to reopen cases like that, man. We need to stop focusing on.
I would even really did in Cuba. Him and
Yeah,
his brother.
yeah, me too, me too, bro.
I want to read that.
Because him and what was it, Fidel Castro and them?
Yeah, they were tight.
They were tight. Yeah, it was good, Rich. It was good, cuz. And yeah, it's like so.
We're international tonight, okay?
Yeah, so we been like me and T, we got daughters. So
Yeah.
I do believe and I do feel, you know what I'm saying, I have sympathy and I do have empathy for victims and people that's been victimized. Victims, I mean people.
I do feel for
Yeah, like,
people who have been raped,
yeah, like I feel for them. But
molestation, child
I don't
stuff,
feel
yeah.
for the people that use it like my son said. Shout out to my son. I don't respect the women who use rape as a hustle. People who seen women go through similar stories and they just basically took pieces of their story and pieces of their life, put it together and made their own type of story. I.e. Janice Dickinson. She just came out today and admitted today that the other day that she lied in her memoir just because she wanted to get a check, and everybody else was saying Bill Cosby was raping her. So what she do? She hopped on board with that goofy stuff. Yeah, like she hopped on board with that goofy stuff and rode the train. You know what I'm saying? And now Bill Cosby is sitting in prison, and Kavanaugh is going to be sitting on the Supreme Court. So you already, like my man Theo said, you already know what it is. This is some type of divide. Somebody is trying to drive a wedge deeper and deeper. We already know who.
But I mean, even this
drive
guy,
a wedge.
that's what I'm saying, even Kavanaugh, like he did his thing, like it's like he was high school. It's not like he did anything in his older years. Like JFK was a president and a senator, he was wild.
My cousin says so. That means Cosby can be free.
Bro, Cosby's blind. You know what you could do? You could stick his ass in the closet and tell him it's jail. I'm sure he probably believe it.
Yeah, like
You really don't have. It's not that serious, man.
For Cosby, his years is winding down. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next 6 to 7 years, I wouldn't be surprised in the next 6 to 7 years we hear that Bill Cosby that passed away in prison. You see what happened to Dr. Sabiti? He didn't even, they just arrested him just because he found the cures to every single disease on earth. But you see that his family don't have that book. But the Supreme Court does. The Supreme Court does have legal documentation of every single thing that Dr. Sabiti had documented and everything. So it's already been proven. So it's a cure for everything in this world. Y'all know that. One man figured it out and tried to pass it to the world, but the FDA and other people was not feeling that. So you got that. Then on top of that, like I said, we live in the food just people digging up stuff from 80, 90 years ago and expecting something to be done about it. So, like I said,
Why can't we do something about one of the matters?
Yeah,
Missing
like,
children.
missing children,
Rape accusations.
yeah,
Murders.
murder.
I still don't know who killed Tupac yet.
Yeah, cold cases.
Come on, man.
we still ain't too sure about who killed Biggie. It's a lot of speculation, but we still don't know who killed Biggie now. And we still don't know who killed Pac. And from what they said, from what the show said that came out, Pac got killed. Pac got killed or Pac got targeted because he was going to become a political icon. And they didn't want to see that. They didn't want to hear that. They was not feeling that. I know. I know. No, the sheriff over there. Yeah, the sheriff over there. My nigga waiting for them to go. But yeah, y'all. So when it comes to all of them, when it comes to the bring up stuff that happened a while ago, my thing is let it be something groundbreaking. I mean, rape and everything is groundbreaking. I'm not basically demeaning that or anything, but what I am saying is don't let somebody like kick you in your leg and then you see that person going for a position at a job you want and you be like, yo, listen, man, when he was younger, he kicked me in my leg. You know, no, not like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But my cousin said, I think the cops that was working for Death Row killed Tupac. Me too. I think it was an inside job. I think Suge Knight had a big, big life insurance policy on Tupac, and the only way to get it was to do what he did. So he did what he did. But
And it's not, honestly, it's not because it's a far-fetched idea either.
Yeah.
It's because, honestly, it seems like the most logic. Like, it doesn't sound like...
Yeah. It's more logical. It's the most logical
conspiracy.
thing.
It sounds like, actually, I can see that, actually.
Yeah, like, if I had an artist and he was making millions upon millions of dollars, and I took out a personal life insurance policy on him that was worth up to... What's good, Cambo? Chilling, my guy? If I took out a $1 million, $2 million life policy on this dude, and my business was dropping, and I needed that money, would it be far-fetched to think that I set him up?
Dude. Yo, okay, here's a hot take. I'm sure if a bunch of white cops can beat the shit out of the black dude, what's his name? The King guy.
Oh, Rodney King.
Rodney King?
Mm-hmm.
And get away with it.
Yeah, they got away with that.
I'm sure another set of cops, I don't even want to say what race, you see what I'm saying? But I'm sure they can get away with killing a black guy. Yeah, because see, you remember they tried to beat Rodney King, bro. They tried to, you see what they tried to do? Just imagine, if Rodney King, if that person wouldn't have been filming from outside of their house, imagine if Rodney King would have went to court and told the people. To quiet his ass down.
Yeah, like if Rodney King if that shit wouldn't have got filmed from Rodney King, I can guarantee you nobody would have believed it. But yeah, just imagine if Rodney King would have never, that stuff would have never got recorded for Rodney King. Then Rodney King would have just been ass out. He'd never got all that money.
You
He'd
think
never
if,
got all that stuff.
You think 30 years from now, if Rodney King said that happened, you think you could get it? No. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he actually did. Like he did. Remember before they beat him, he got a little bit of money. A little bit of something. Then they was waiting. They was holding it off. So they kept holding off to where he went back, and the people was like, now y'all owe me even more. Because y'all did even stuff. You know what I'm saying? He was like, y'all caused this man even more damage. You know what I'm saying? The boy Campbell said, Kyle be too old to get locked up. Let the man free for God's sakes. He's a fragile condition. Yeah, he is, man. He's falling apart.
That's what we said.
That
like
Bill
he's
Cosby,
blind. You can
yeah.
put him anywhere and say it's jail.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he'll still feel the same way.
Yeah, man. And they was finna put that man in gym population, man.
I'm just saying, like, it's not a good system for that, man.
Yeah, you can't do that,
They're
man.
just destroying another. I don't want to say black man's mentality, but I mean, it's.
No, you
like,
man, they just basically putting dirt on another African American man just to prove.
Like, even if you were about to die, they're still gonna let you know.
Yeah.
This ain't your world, boy.
This not your world. You ain't. This us. You don't belong here. But thing
He was
about
gonna
it
buy
is
NBC. allegedly.
Yeah, they said he was finna buy NBC.
I don't know how true that is.
It was someone true. Him and like 4 or 5 other business partners was about to go in and buy the company. They didn't. One, it's 4 or 5 major media companies that own and run all these channels. Television is a $1 trillion business. Do you want to give up a $1 trillion business? Especially to people who don't deserve it, quote unquote.
And for those of you guys who really don't know what we're talking about, it has nothing to do with the TV show.
Nope.
It's about sponsorships. You guys hear me about that? It's not the show you watch, it's that shit for the 3 minutes in between the show that pays for the show.
Exactly. It's the people that...
The bigger the sponsorships, the bigger the show.
Bigger the show. And
that's what it is.
The more money you will get, because the more money the big wigs gonna be getting, and they're gonna be satisfied with
those #1 rated shows, like let's say Big Bang Theory.
Yep.
Right. I'm a marketing major, just so you know, from my thing, not Rutgers. Now, one thing I learned is a demographic. So let's say The Big Bang Theory, which is a very great show, very well. But now, as it started spiking, the advertisers was almost from the nerdy nation.
Yeah.
So what advertisements they get? A lot of computer ads, a lot of
video games,
video games, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? They knew their market demographic. You know, watch a daytime show.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a whole lot of prescription.
Prescription medicine. You're gonna see like baby stuff, especially if you're watching like Teen Mom. You definitely gonna see like that.
You have to understand how the marketing system works. You understand? So that's what we said when we told you, if you want to start your own thing, find your niche. Run with it. That's what the marketers will find you. I mean, you're gonna be in a loop. You're gonna be in like a whirlwind loop, just not doing like nobody's gonna. They don't know what you're about. Like, shout out to Magnum Condoms at Wet Wipes. They'll be our new sponsors because they know exactly what.
They know exactly what we're trying to prevent the kids. Trying to prevent kids. Yeah, and on top of all of that, my boy Council, yes sir. And on top of that, you don't want to. We don't want to be out here, man. Us darker skinned folks, we already got stigmas to battle. We already got shit to go against. You know, we don't want to be out here. We don't want to be out here looking like the usual stereotypes. So
they labeled Bill Cosby as a sexual predator.
Yeah, when they hit Bill up, man, and they fired on Bill, man, that basically took us back. It took us down because he was Black America's father figure. That was our go-to guy when it was like, well, who black, smart, and rich? We would go, Bill Cosby. And he switched over to where white people love him. So that was the whole thing. He crossed over without trying to cross over. He crossed over by being incredibly
charming.
Yeah, he was charming. He was intelligent, and he was pro-black like a motherfucker.
And he wasn't your average. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't out there acting like, okay, let's shout out some other popular shows. If you think about the way that they showed it, like Good Times.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Something like that.
Oh man, everybody can relate to that. I mean, especially us since we lived in Chicago.
What I'm saying is
the
that
same
stereotype
project.
that was pushed toward that, where Bill Cosby was a Cliff doctor.
Yeah, he lived in
a brownstone.
Yeah, he lived better than some of the white people. He lived better than most of the white people that was on that show.
Shout out to Felicia Rashad.
Yeah, she held it down. Yeah, and she still to this day, Felicia Rashad is the pinnacle.
That's still everybody's mom.
Claire is every black man's wife and every black child's mom. That the mom you want to have. You want to have that cool, calm, collected mom, chilling. Is that it, though? Yeah. So there's always that you want that. There you go. You want that cool, calm, collected. And the reason I was so mad that they messed with Bill Cosby like that is because his persona. Make a liquor store run for me and my dog need to pick up a pack of Dutchess. Me too. But she ain't like, he's feeling that. Would you leaving?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Oh, you coming right back or you coming back?
You're like 20.
You'll be here? Yeah, I'll still be here. I need to know. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, when they tried to mess with Bill, man, it was basically like they took our childhood and the only staple we could say that we had as children and be like, yo, man, that guy right there, they took him, demonized him. Now, who we gonna turn to? Pac.
They burnt the foundation from the bottom.
Yeah, they took a man.
Think about it. Somebody from the bottom who did a lot of standards for people and his morals and families.
Yeah.
Burnt him down, so it made us feel like there's nothing for us.
Yeah. They just took everything. They took that staple that we had and was like, you ain't got that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got that no more. So
You
now,
guys ain't do that to JFK, man. How you do that to God? See?
At all. Hell, they didn't do it to who? Chris Benoit. Look at Chris Benoit. You know what happened with Chris Benoit, man? Like, and they did, and he didn't get, they did not demonize him.
These are the other. Whoa,
Yeah,
I'm scared of
they
this.
didn't demonize him though. They did not
You don't
demonize
think they
Chris Benoit.
demonized him?
No,
No, he's taken out of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he still got the Hall of Fame.
No, he's not. He got taken. He's not. He's not even mentioned.
He got taken out, right?
Alumni.
Yeah. But that's
He's a race.
Look what happened to Hulk Hogan. Remember Hulk Hogan did that thing? They kicked him all out of WWE.
They brought him back.
Now they brought him back, and they put him right back in the. They put him right back in the Hall of Fame too.
They gave him a little slap on the wrist.
Yeah, they just like, look what we could do to you. You know what I'm saying? Look at Frosty. What up, Frost? Yeah. So yeah, like they'll take. I don't want them to take our martyrs and the people that we held close to us. I don't want them to take them and then make them into the demon. Because we, like, who else do we have? Besides Bill Cosby, Tupac, Obama. Now, like, we only got a handful of socially acceptable black people that we can run to and say, this is our staple right here.
They waiting for Obama to fuck up.
Yeah.
He's already out. He's out of office. He's chilling.
Yeah.
He has nothing to do with nobody, but they're still. Guess what Obama?
Yeah. Like that's crazy, bro. Like they waiting. They are waiting to take our whole reason for being proud of ourselves. They're trying to take that down, and we can't let them do it. We can't let them do it. We got to keep on fighting. We got to keep on clashing with the Titans. We got to keep going against all this the negative stereotypes and stigmas. Frost said they got us too. Hell yeah, they do. We ain't finna let them get us, man. You lead with your mind, you ain't got to worry about falling on your behind. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just check yourself before you wreck yourself. Hey, man, it's the underground. They say this is the best. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got to change. Frost said we got to change the world. Yes, we do, Frost.
But it starts in emotion. You get what I'm saying? Like we all got to be on the same page.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think right now what they're doing with all the media that's pressing what's going on. We just talked about Trevor just a second ago. We believe like they're wasting their money and their time on privilege. What do you call it?
Privilege crime.
Privilege crime.
Yeah.
When there's real neighborhood, real cities, real problems, epidemics. What was that one in DC where they kept kidnapping guys?
Yeah, they kept kidnapping on the black girl.
Look, and they don't even talk about that no more.
No, that shit got talked about for like a week and then got swept under the rug.
I don't give a shit about Kavanaugh, bro. I care about how these girls get plucked out of DC.
Exactly. I don't care about what Kavanaugh doing.
He don't give a shit about me.
No, I don't care that he finna be on the Supreme Court. I care about what happened to Emmett Till and why them people never got locked up. And why that lady was allowed to die.
That was 30 years ago. That was 30, 40 years ago.
Yes.
Let's hash that up.
Yes, and she never served not one day in jail for lying. Them dudes that killed him. I got you. The dudes that killed Emmett Till never served a day in jail. They walked around like with nothing wrong in life, and they got away with it. But you know what I'm saying? To me, I think this Kavanaugh thing is important for two reasons. One, if it's true, it's important that people who are in positions of power should be held accountable for certain things because those certain things affect what's going on in everybody's everyday life. Because if Kavanaugh go to the Supreme Court and it's a rape case that comes in front of him and he low-key was raping chicks when he was younger or when he got a little mid-level or older, you know what I'm saying? And it's nothing that we don't know about.
He wasn't raping chicks though.
I'm using this as an example. Like if he was basically like, if he had raped a chick, I ain't gonna say he did, but if he raped a chick, swept it under the rug, didn't come to find out that he was going to be a sex crimes prosecutor, then you wouldn't want him to be a sex crimes prosecutor because he's going to follow more on the side of the person that did it versus the victim. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want him in that position. Now, if it was he was a domestic violence, like if he was a domestic violence judge or something like that, and like he got tagged for drinking, that shouldn't matter. That shouldn't matter because domestic violence, drinking, they go hand in hand. But that domestic violence, but domestic violence ain't the reason for drinking, and drinking ain't the reason for domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? It's anger issue. So
to me, it just sounds like he's guilty for drinking a lot of beer
and doing something that he guilty of drinking a lot and not controlling himself or not being aware enough to know what he's doing. You know, we done all got drunk to the point where we don't know what he was doing. Yeah, and but we probably done did some shit where I knew.
I was like, so now
I knew it. Yeah. So it's crazy that we it's crazy that if that man do get smacked for whatever, like I said, I'm not Team Kavanaugh, but I am Team tell the truth. So if you lying and you finna get in a position of power, no, ease up, pause, wait. You know what I'm saying? I think my heat lost, but yeah, you know, but. If that man just basically got drunk and brushed up against the girl and was rude about it, then no, man, don't throw him under the bus. But if he like actually just wrestled a girl in the room and tried to take it, yeah.
Bro, you ain't never walked into like, and you ain't never like just like.
It's okay.
You know, just like.
No, I was annoyed. I was always annoyed about that. Like,
really?
Yeah, I was crazy about women, and they would always tell me like the worst, most gruesome stories. I'm like, huh? Like, yeah, man, if you do that, then that's going. I'm like, huh? For real?
Remember that the episode? Shout out to Chrissy Alonso.
Yeah.
Remember when we brought up when were you there when I lost my virginity? Remember that topic?
Oh yeah. She was like,
it was an older woman.
Yeah.
And apparently the Chrissy, I was a teenager. And it's a statistic.
Same here.
She had her own apartment, whatever. I was, you know, listen to the episode. I'm not sure which one it is. But from there, Chrissy thinks that I was raped.
Yeah, she was.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was thorough on that.
She was very thorough. You know what I'm saying? Because she had her kids.
Thorough on that. You got raped. Yeah, raped.
No, I didn't. No, I mean, honestly, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's how you believe. Maybe I did.
Statistically, yes.
Maybe I did. Statistically, yeah. But I'm not suing her for $30 million. I'm not putting her in jail.
Believe me, I would never sue the person I lost my virginity to.
You get what I'm saying? And I mean, maybe it was just I remember his story. I listened to his story.
Yeah.
Almost the same damn thing.
I was down with it.
So I mean, what, you consider us what? Like, no, we don't consider us. Look at us smiling. We are chilling.
Yeah, like you can consider me a victim because
so I guess you could. I guess you could say in our counterpoint. I guess you could say in our counterpoint. What we're saying is that yes, victims are. It's bad to be a victim, but we're saying not every. Like I guess you could say us being victims, you can't really be victimized.
Yeah.
Help us explain it. Figure us out.
Like if y'all know somebody that can't really explain it, like help them explain it. Like me, like once again, I was 14, the girl was 20. I was cool with it. I was happy about it because she was technically grown and I was still a little young dude. So going to tell all my young friends, I just smashed out a 20-year-old. That was like prize. But you know, in essence, if I would have had like angry mother or angry auntie or something like that, and they'd have
I told my mom she might have called the cops.
Yeah. And they'd have squeezed the information out of me, man. Then they'd have been like, who's this 20-year-old chick? Take us to her. We finna let her know that you ain't nothing but like 14 and 15, and that can't happen. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like me, like once again, I would never say the girl name, and even if I did, we are super grown now, so ain't like it matters. I was, you know, a little young dude, but it don't even matter now. Yeah, we at the bar. Yeah, cuz we at the bar.
Is this guy coming through?
Cool.
Campbell?
No, Campbell was one of my guys from, I think Campbell, ain't you like South Carolina, my guy? I think my dude in South Carolina.
Yeah, this was Dion's idea. He felt like getting out, so.
Yeah.
We got about
the scenes up. Yeah, we trying to change the scenes up, keep it fresh for y'all. But it's a cool background.
The cool thing about the podcast, what we do is we're a guerrilla podcast. We set up and we do what we want. We meet up, we set a mood, and we're like, yo, let's record. Let's have this conversation.
Yeah. No,
And
ain't nothing happened, Campbell. We just decided to basically move the scene around so it'd be more visually stimulating for people, and it'd be more, vocally stimulating for the people that like to listen. It'd be the cool listening part, and then for people like to see visuals, you can see some cool visuals, and we know almost everybody that comes through this bar, so you might even, like y'all seen earlier, my niggas the twins, my nigga Essay, and my guy Chris, and them, you know what I'm saying, came through. That's the girl. I think her name is Essay.
Yeah.
She always look like she got an attitude from here to Tennessee.
Here's a little information, you guys. Personality goes a long way. Okay?
He said that we're gonna add the very funny guy again. Talking about Gabe.
Gabe? Oh, Gabe's got kids. Like we all got kids, but Gabe's got kids. So
yeah, we gonna link some of them. He gonna be on a few more episodes. The episode that we got with him is doing very, very well. Like it's doing very well.
That was a ridiculous episode.
Yeah, that was real fun. For some reason now that whole other thing is fun. We got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Said, where them hourglass shorties at?
Not here, Chief.
I'm gonna claim the fifth. I'm gonna claim the fifth because
we scared the room just so we're like,
I'm gonna plead the fifth because I don't want to die.
You remember back like in the 80s when you used to get those 2 liters, but the 2 liter had no shape to it?
Yeah.
It was that big bottle with the plastic bottom.
That's what we're working on right now.
You know what?
Oop, there it is.
Oh, there it is, all right.
That's where we at, y'all. That's what I thought we both used to work here, so.
That's where we met.
Yeah, we know everybody here. So.
We met in the kitchen, what, a year ago, a year and a half, almost 2 years now.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago.
Had no idea for a podcast.
Yeah.
Not any of this.
Nope.
We had none of this.
None of it. I wasn't even thinking about it then. I was getting into it, but I wasn't thinking about doing it yet. I was like, man. Oh yeah. Y'all with us, rocking with us, smack that like button.
There we go. Yeah. That would be...
Alright. Here for y'all. And it's here for us. What the hell? All I see is white people. No, those are all Latino.
Yeah.
All of them are Latino. It might be one. It might be one white person, but those are all Latino. If everybody Latino, all white people's inside playing poker. Yeah, all the Anglo-Saxons is inside playing poker. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't hear the language in the background, it's like a lot of Portuguese.
So, a lot of Portuguese and things of that nature.
I mean, shout out to Metro West, Kirkman. We pop everywhere. The barbershop was in a Coe Winter Garden.
Yep.
The carport was in also Metro West.
Yep.
God damn it, yo.
We had a bar. I already know. We had a bar. Yeah, we got
Give you guys a calm vibe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. We finna wrap up to the strap up anyway.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
We just want to talk about Kavanaugh for a little bit.
Oh, DC. My boy from DC. Said, man, love to you guys from DC.
Oh, appreciate it.
Appreciate that much. But yeah.
We up in DC?
We don't knock off. We don't.
Wait a second then. Hold on. Campbell, we were just talking about the whole kid thing.
Yeah,
The abduction thing.
In DC.
In DC.
That's still going on.
Is that still going on? Is that not getting any coverage, or did it die down?
Yeah, is that still a thing out there? Because I got my cousin live in Seattle. I gotta ask him, but my cousin live in Seattle, and he said it was a few years back, man. They had a real bad problem with kids getting. Yeah, he said, yeah, it is.
And nobody's talking about
Nobody's
it.
talking about
I don't give a damn about Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh, son.
Kavanaugh, son, we don't care about it. Yeah, man. Get them little kids back, man. Get them little
Yo,
shorties
get them
back,
kids
man.
back to their families. How about
man.
that?
and arrest the people that took them. You know
What about
I'm saying?
Detroit? They setting those abandoned house fires.
Yeah, that's still going on too. Detroit,
Aren't you from
still-
Kalamazoo? Michigan.
Yeah, I'm from Michigan. Yeah,
Bro, what's
It's
going
still
on?
Same thing, bro. In Detroit now, they're trying to re-innovate. They're trying to rebuild Detroit. So what they're doing is they pushing.
You can buy a house for $1,000.
Yeah, and what they're doing is they bundling up stuff. They like giving people property and like housing on top of the property, just so people can stay there and build. Because Detroit is becoming more modernized. So what they trying to do, they doing the same thing with my city. They trying to gentrifying it. They basically pushing out all the trash, and they moving in all the people who they think will bring in more people and more business and more revenue. So they basically gentrifying the thing.
My
They
thing
ready
is
to
that
attack Obama. Yeah, they are ready to attack Obama. That's why he cooling. That's why he
we
cooling
said
somewhere.
that. We said that we knew, like, if you look at everybody, they're waiting for something. They got Cosby.
Yeah.
It took them 30 years.
Yeah, it took them 30 years.
It took them 30 years to get Cosby.
They thought they was gonna get Obama with the weed thing, but they was like,
Yeah, okay.
we all smoke weed in college. Half of us took Quaaludes and
But then,
cocaine
that was
and
what's
everything
with the
else.
Kavanaugh thing. He was drinking beer in high school.
Yep.
What do you do in high school?
I bet she was smoking weed too. I bet she was come out.
But then how come nobody said anything about that?
Because they don't care. They don't even care about that. Which is stupid, man. Like you said, man, I hate when they take one
The
piece
press,
of the
the
story.
media picks what they want.
Yeah. They take
get what
one
I'm
part of the
saying?
story and they take one part of just the major part of the story. When it's something else like, hey man, this man saved 100 kids, he accidentally kicked the animal, they're gonna be like, yo, dude is a piece of shit. He kicked the animal. We don't care if he saved 100 kids. He kicked that poor animal. Isn't he a piece of shit because he kicked the animal? No, he saved 100 kids. He had to kick the animal to get him out of his way to help save the kids. You know, that's all.
And then when it happens, and then they go to commercial, you're gonna get that sad white lady song and a bunch of angry, sad puppies like, yeah.
You gonna get the,
Hi, I'm white lady.
have you seen these animals in this animal shelter? Look how abused they are.
Look at that.
They're abused just like humans and children in Africa.
Minorities are kicking dogs in the face.
Yes. Shouldn't we 13th Amendment them? We shouldn't we? Yes.
Oh, real fast. You saw the Kanye rap? He had a Kaepernick jersey, Kaepernick sweatshirt
We're gonna wrap this up with this Kanye shit.
with a MAGA hat on.
Kanye, I already told y'all 100 times, I don't fuck with Kanye. This is the reason I don't fuck with Kanye. When Kanye gets mad, he don't get mad at white people. Kanye gets mad at African. Kanye don't get mad at white people. Kanye gets mad at us, at black people. He get mad at black people and he does things basically, you know how when like if you had a brother or a sister and you made them mad and they would mess with you. I want to smack the toupee off down on head. Yeah, a lot of people do it.
Take a number.
Yeah, taking them is a long line for that. But yeah, what was I talking about? Damn, I forgot what I was just talking about. Oh, yeah, I'm talking about. God, oh yeah, Kanye. Reason I don't like it because he get mad. He don't get mad at white people. He get mad at black people. And when he get mad at black people, he uses every single prejudiced white person talking to him to try to justify what he said. And then when everything's smooth over and people forget about it, he'll start crying again, and then he'll go on WGCI in Chicago and claim how he the savior of Chicago and he coming back. When he was just, and like he throwing that little MAGA hat, people bullied me. Come to find out, nobody in SNL told him not to put that hat on. Nobody did. He went out there with that hat on, decided he wanted to talk, because Kanye just thinks he can talk.
Well, that's his rollout.
Yeah.
Every time there's an album, he does some obscene shit. It puts him in all facets, and honestly, he puts a lot of his life in his music.
You can't get him
He
in
has a lot of I listened to when he said like this album coming out has to do with women getting sexualized and whole and this and that. I was like, bro, it's because
he married one.
I didn't say it.
Yeah, because he married one.
I didn't say it.
I said it. Fuck Kim Kardashian too. Bless their kids, but fuck him and fuck Kanye. Their kids ain't got nothing to do with this, so bless their kids, man.
I think their kids will learn from this.
Yeah. I hope they do, man.
Well, the internet will still be around.
Stronger than ever. Shit,
So I'm sure if they
way
type
stronger.
up their last names, they'll see the last 30 years.
Yeah, my cousin said, the reason Kanye West don't help Chicago because he cares about himself. Yep. And he was born in Georgia. Yeah.
He was born in Georgia?
Yeah, Kanye West not even from Chicago. He moved to Chicago when he was like 10 or 11. And then he didn't move to Chicago. He moved downtown on the Gold Coast because his mama was a lawyer. So his mama had money anyway. So when he moved to Chicago, he moved to the Gold Coast. His mama had people his mama had people in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They had people in Chicago, but his mama it was never like he went over there. You know what I'm saying? Like he went to the hood every once in a while, and that's where he met like GLC, the Knockout King,
his cousins
and people, yeah, like people like that. That's why he was like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? His cousin stole that. I guess his cousin stole his laptop, and he had to pay his cousin $250,000 to give it back. I'm like, for one,
that sounds like Chicago.
No, that sounds like people. That sounds like either you got a crackhead cousin or you so shasty to your fucking family that they have to do shit like that to you. In order to get your attention or even get something from you, I would think something from you that's not your. It ain't it ain't your responsibility to pay for somebody else after you done made it big yourself. That's not your responsibility. Your mama, you supposed to automatically get something to your mama. Like if you love your mama enough or your parents enough.
That's when Kanye lost his mind.
Yeah.
That's when his mom passed.
I think when his mom passed, his mama was holding him back from doing all that dumb shit. And his mama
like every mom should.
Yeah. And I think his mama was holding back that attention. That attention that he was doing. I think his mama held him back from doing that. And then when his mama died, everybody else was just like, hey, he's Kanye. He's a genius. So he was just like, I'm a genius. I got God energy. I got dragon energy.
Yeah, he got a lot of energy.
Boom. Yeah, he got a lot of fucking.
A lot of energy.
I think it's a saying. He got to be a saying. But then he told Harvey Levitz.
He said people are made of carbon.
Yeah,
it's energy.
Yeah.
So he was like, so I feel like I can derive this energy. Man.
You need talking about mental health. No, you talking like that, you're not mentally disabled. No way, shape, or form. And don't give me
that's just narcissistic.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're narcissistic to the point where it's almost sickening. So in order for you not to just call yourself narcissistic, you just basically say, I'm bipolar. No, Kanye. You want your way. You want to basically do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it, however you want to do it, and you don't want nobody to say nothing to you. And then when somebody do say something to you, you start kicking and screaming and catch an attitude. Yeah, you're only doing it for attention.
I mean, can I put something out there? We already put this in the last episode. Everybody knows this about me. I'm bipolar. Do you see me running around? Do you see me showing my ass on Instagram Live? Do you honestly see me? I may act a fool sometimes. Not all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just common sense. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
I'm smart enough to know if I act the ass, the cops will show up and I'm going to jail. That's the way it works. Yeah. All right.
That's the way. Yeah, that's the way it is. Like if you do something stupid,
that's not gonna happen to Kanye.
Yeah. Like if you do something stupid, something's gonna happen to you. You know, it's not like if you do something stupid, then you finna get $1 million for it. No, unless you're on TV, yeah, unless you contracted, and it's an act. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna get paid.
There you go.
Stupid.
What he's doing, and that's what I feel like the same thing he's doing. I would hate to think he's taking mental disorders.
Yeah.
And for his financial gain.
Just like
I don't like that.
Yeah, like my son said about the women who made rape into a new hustle. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kanye is doing. Kanye is making mental illness and the simple fact that he can just say whatever he wants to because Trump is in the office. He's taking all of that and blasting it out. You see what he didn't say that with Obama. He wasn't like it with Obama. He don't like Obama because what? Obama didn't give him attention. Or he said Obama didn't apologize for calling him an asshole. He don't, because you truly are assholes. Even from when you went up on stage and snatched Taylor Swift's mic, you said Beyonce had the best video of the year, which she didn't. I don't know who had the best video of the year, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't Beyonce.
Bro, you don't even have to be bipolar. You don't have to be anything. don't have to be black. You don't have to be white. An asshole is an asshole, bro.
Yes, Kanye is a sellout.
So I didn't say that. I believe he's an asshole, but people can be assholes.
I know my cousin said he's a sellout.
Okay.
My boy Cameron said he's a sellout. He's a money whore. He's a monetary whore. That's basically what he is. He's doing this for monetary gains, monetary purposes. But that's why I tell y'all, don't pay attention to Kanye. I pay attention to Kanye. I lay into Kanye and I be done with him. I'll be done with him until he say the next stupid thing, which he will be. Watch. He gonna say something stupid in the next month or two. Just basically let something happen, like Puerto Rican, the Mexico, Canada, USA trade. Let that thing fall through. He gonna be talking about that. He pushed his album back, what, a month?
He needs more to think about.
Yeah, a month and a half. So now he got it.
He got our attention.
Yep. So now he got to go back. Now he got to go.
He got more to talk about.
Yep. He got more to say. Now he got more people.
And the sad part is we're gonna listen to it.
Yep. I know.
Come on, bro. And they're gonna talk about it.
We will talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it.
I'm not gonna listen to
We're
it.
gonna judge the shit out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to everybody else to say something about him, but I'm not ever listening to a Kanye track again. I almost gave him the benefit of the doubt before. I was like, okay, maybe he can come back. Kanye might be able to come back. Maybe he was off some meds or something like that, and maybe he can come back. You know what I'm saying? No. Kanye
He will, but it has to be mediated.
Oh man, it gotta be mediated.
It has to be on TV. He's not gonna
He
do
gotta
it just
have.
to do it.
He gotta have the king of black people, which is Will Smith. He gotta have Will Smith.
Be Will
King of
Smith
black
and
people.
Kanye on the track.
Yeah. Oh, that's my cousin. Kanye gotta do a lot. He gotta do a lot to get me to mess with him again. That's even if all. Because Kanye gonna keep doing this. He gonna keep using us black people to stir up white people to sell us out. Then he gonna go back to his house. He gonna stay cooped up for about a year or two. Then he gonna come back out saying some more dumb shit.
Stir it up again.
And then they gonna pay attention to nigga until people decide to say, you know what? We done, Kanye. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, we through with you. Get the fuck out of here.
Ready to wrap up?
Yeah. So, that being said, y'all.
Moral of the story is this. This is what we're saying. I guess you could say with every topic we had today was KavaNahSon, JFK. What else we talked about?
Bill.
Kanye, Bill,
Yeah.
everything. The reason why we're bringing this up is this. It's taking advantage. That's something. We're not worried about the victim. I mean, people justice should be served.
Yeah.
We're thinking now with the media, people are taking advantage of it now. From judges to entertainment to music. People are taking advantage of certain. Kanye's taking what? Mental disorder?
Yeah. Because
Media's taking. Me Too is really getting out of
Yeah.
hand now. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
It's a lot of covering up.
a lot of
You know
coming
what
up,
I'm
and yet, and then we just brought up our main topic. Yet nobody knows what happened to the kids in DC.
Yeah. And still the
Detroit.
Emmett Till case. is
Emmett Till.
unsolved. Detroit people still burning down houses. Flint water is still poisonous. So
So what are y'all really watching TV for? That's what we're saying. Why y'all really putting it? Don't start talking to, dude, do it like us. Talk to your people, talk to your media. Get them really involved in what's going on in your town, in your city, or even real problems.
yeah. So I let
You know
them
what
know,
I'm
man, we ain't finna keep standing for this.
Nah,
we live in this world too. We're not the only people that live here. We live here too. So
KavaNahSon.
yeah. Son.
Nah, on that.
Y'all already know. With that being said, this has been another Degenerate Podcast. We are gone. Holla.